Hello and happy day 19. How are you? Dude, you've done amazing. All right. Today, we're going to talk about limiting late night eating. This is about how to conquer late night snacking, like simple strategies for success. All right. We've already talked about late night snacking before. This is just going to rein it in. All right. This is a common thing that people struggle with. I know I can still struggle with it sometimes, and I'm sure a lot of you can also. So it's something that many of us, we just do out of habit or boredom or stress. And while the occasional snacks are fine, consistently eating late at night, that can disrupt our sleep, our digestion, and our health goals. All right. So we're going to explore why this happens and how to take control of it. So this can be problematic because it disrupts our digestion. So eating late at night can interfere with your body's natural overnight digestion process. Because when you go to sleep, you're supposed to go to sleep, not try and digest your food while you go to sleep. All right. It also affects your sleep quality. Late night meals and snacking, they can make it harder for your body to wind down and to fall asleep. I'm sure you've experienced that sometimes, and you just can't figure out why you can't fall asleep. Well, this explains it. Also, it contributes to overeating. Late night snacks are often less mindful and they're higher in calories. Now, we've talked about making different snack choices and making them healthier. But on this note, sometimes we do this and it's often we're less mindful. The things we choose, we're not really thinking about them, and they're higher in calories. Okay? And it hinders our progress. Snacking late is often driven by cravings, not hunger. Let me repeat that. Snacking late is often driven by cravings, not hunger, which can derail your goals. Okay, that's one thing that we really need to pay attention to. Today, this is going to be the focus. The daily challenge. I want you to avoid eating 2 hours before you go to bed tonight. Reflect on how it impacts your sleep and how you feel the next morning. Because you're going to feel different. And you're going to sleep different also. Pay attention to those two things. Okay, here are some strategies to limit late night eating. All right, get your pen and paper. You want to write these down. You want to be able to go back to these. All right, pro tip number 1, eat balanced meals during the day. Ensure your meals include protein, fiber, and healthy fats. That way you can stay fuller longer. Pro tip number 2, set a kitchen cutoff time. Choose a time when you're going to stop eating for the night. Like you're done. It's not like you're going to run a marathon in your sleep. Okay? So set a time for the night. Like maybe 7 or 8 o'clock, something like that. Just do something that sticks for you and stick to it. Pro tip number 3, replace the habit. Swap snacking with another activity, like reading, journaling, or even a calming bedtime routine. Pro tip number 3, drink water or herbal tea. Stay hydrated and curb your cravings with something like a soothing drink, like chamomile tea maybe. Pro tip number 5, pause and reflect. This is very important. Ask yourself, am I truly hungry? Or is this about stress, boredom, or tiredness? Okay, I'm going to repeat that because this is a big one. Pro tip number 5, pause and reflect. You're going to ask yourself, am I truly hungry? Is this stress? Is it boredom? Is it tiredness? Okay, now, here's your mindset reminders. Write these down, put them somewhere where you can see them. You need to have those right there for you, okay? Cravings are emotional, not physical. So by pausing and identifying the real need, you can take control of the habit, all right? Now remember, progress isn't about perfection. Let's say it again. Progress is not about perfection. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals. See that? Your long-term goals. not your thing right now for instant gratification. All right? It's not about that. So, with that being said, how do you plan to tackle your late night snacking tonight? Share your strategy. Tag me in it. Post a photo of your evening routine. Let's encourage each other. I'd love to see how you're making progress, how you've put this with the other days that you've learned. Where are you at? Let's keep going. We're almost there. All right. So on that note, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, and I will catch you on day 20. Have a great day.